Hey guys, James Walkup with TurnkeyInvest.com. Going to start shooting some short videos about some of the things I talk to my investors with. So one is just getting clarity on what we're doing here. So what are your goals? What is your buy box? What is a buy box? So a buy box is, I have to clearly define my ideal investment. So getting some clarity, some vision, a plan of where we're headed really helps me and my team produce for you guys. So here I've put together just a very simple exercise to do with you and your loved one as you go into this investment realm of buying properties. Many of you out of state investors, get a 3x5 index card. And the reason to take a 3x5 index card is this should be bullet points of what you want to achieve. What are your goals? We can all write, multiple pages of our goals, dreams, visions we have for ourselves and our family future as we build generational wealth. But let's bullet point some of the items. So this is what I hear from a lot of my investors. I would like to earn $100,000 a year of passive income. That's it, cash flow after all expenses. So $100,000 of income, whether that means leveraged fully or once you're debt free on these properties, whichever route you're going, just know your numbers. I hear of this a lot. Replace my wife's income or a spouse's income. Replace your income. I hear a lot of people talk about insurance. So, I'm self-employed. My wife is employed. I want to replace her income, but she also has health insurance. So I want to be able to pay for that with our passive income through rental properties. I build a portfolio of 15 properties or more. Now, this one's important because the key to investing in real estate is to have a true portfolio, meaning you have 15 plus doors, because when you have 3 properties, it's a bad hobby. 3 properties, 2 go vacant. You have 1 property supporting the other 2 that are vacant because the leases ran out at the same time. So learn to stagger your leases, but also you want to have enough properties that when a few go vacant, the rest are covering the minimal amount needed to at least break even that 1 month while you have some vacancies. Build a portfolio that'll help me retire debt free. I love that one. So buying a portfolio, paying it all the way off, paying your personal home off, not having debt as you go into retirement. I hear this from a lot of my investors, and that's why they're getting into real estate, let alone the tax savings. You right? On the back of that card, we're going to flip it over and we're going to get real basic, but we're going to define our ideal investment. This looks different for every investor I work with. Some investors want C-class properties with the highest cash flow possible. 17% cash flow, James, that's what I'm looking for. And a lot of my clients say, I want A-class properties because I want less headache. I want to attract the type of tenant that will stay in my property longer, take better care of it. They're lower return on investment on paper, but those ranges from A, B, and C come with different perks. The C-class properties, the B- properties, big cash flow. The B-plus properties, the A-class properties, lower cash flow, but a more consistent return year over year. Areas of town you're wanting to invest in. So some of the popular areas in Memphis: Hickory Hill, East Memphis, Whitehaven, Raleigh. Watch my map video. I'll put a link in the description, the comments below, where you can click and watch a video of me walking you through Memphis and introducing these areas to you. If you haven't had a chance, come to Memphis. I'll put you in the pickup truck. We'll go out and see these areas. Average sales price. So it doesn't mean that every home has to be $85,000 if that's what you chose. Maybe you say the average sales price is $100,000 and you buy some $85,000 homes and some $120,000 homes. But what is the average price home you're looking for? Maybe you throw in there rent to purchase ratio. Everyone's seeking that coveted 1% rule, meaning a $100,000 home that's been fully renovated rents for $1,000 a month. That's getting harder and harder to find, as you guys are noticing. Now on my website, we have plenty of options for that 1% rule, and sometimes even better. Fully renovated properties brought to us. This is an old guard, 2017 standards. Maybe it's current day standards. I want a house with new roof, new HVAC, new appliances, hard surface floors in a high traffic living area. You've got a 3x5 card, so you have to be limited here, but put down your ideal property. Is it fully renovated or does it need some work? Bedroom and bathroom count. So 3-bedroom, 1 bath, 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Everybody's got their own flexibility to make their own buy box, their ideal investment card here. Rent to purchase ratio. So that's that 1% rule we talked about. If that's something that is important to you, put it on the card. Really ask yourself though, with this limited space, what's the ideal investment for me? And then an age of the home. So built 1960 or newer, this card says. Personally, my card says 1954 and newer. There's a particular neighborhood in Memphis, Colonial Acres, that I really love, and most of those houses are 1954 and newer. I always like properties that are newer because my plan is to leave these properties to my kids debt-free, and that gives them options. Houses built in the 1920s, 50 years from now, if I'm still on earth at that time, they're going to be really old. So a house built 1980, 1995, that really hits hot buttons for me. I hope this has been helpful. If you'd like for me to walk through this exercise with you one-on-one, I am available. My team would love to do this with you. If you're ever allowed to come to one of our live events, we do this as a group. Now, here's the key. You take this card, you make 3 copies. You and your spouse both get one, and you carry it around in your wallet. Every time you go to pay for something, you have to see that card. Maybe you go to one less dinner a month. Maybe you scale back that family vacation from a week in Maui to a week in Destin, Florida. And why? Because now we're putting that extra money that we pulled from our income, your number one power tool when it comes to investing, your income, and we've put it into something solid and proven, like Memphis, Tennessee, turnkey real estate. Then you take the other card and you put this card where you brush your teeth. Now, I know it's corny and you've got nice restrooms, and my wife didn't like it either, but now she's used to it. And our goals are right there looking me in the eyes every morning and every evening when I have to brush my teeth. There's a power to writing something down, something of this magnitude, putting your goals on paper, but then making yourself look at it. Revisit these goals quarterly. And then after a year or two of adjusting your plan, that's the good thing about a plan, is now you know where you're going, how you're going to get there. It's a road map, but you can always call an audible or take a left turn instead of a right turn, because that's the right move for you and your family. So I hope this has been helpful. Please reach out to me and my team if there's anything you need from us at all.